How's everyone doing? It's Grant with the Garden of Eater, and it's time for an update on the outside tubs as well as the greenhouse. We have now stocked and cycled all of the tubs. There's also gravel in all of the tubs now. We've got samurai soil in all of the totes. So we'll start off with the first one that's stocked. We've got red cherry coals in here. I tried showing them on camera earlier, but there's just one centimeter sized juveniles that haven't really grown since I thrown them in there, and it's so cold the shrimp really aren't really moving around and going to the food like they usually do. So we're just gonna run through it really quick. We got red cherry coals. We've got our yellow Neocaridina. We've got blue dreams, more blue dream. We got our black rose, red neos or fire reds, and red cherries, more fire reds, more fire reds, more fire reds. And then we've got our blue diamonds, orange, more orange, another tub of orange. And we got one tub of snowball, 2 tubs of emeralds, and then our final 2 tubs are yellows. So we cycled these for about 30 days before we added shrimp. As you can tell, the water's super crystal clear, and we've got the samurai soil in the bottom of all of them now. And then you can see the screen is keeping the leaves out. This one's kind of getting a little algified, but still looking good. So hopefully these shrimp will grow to size before spring, start to produce a lot of babies when it warms up. And then we'll go inside the greenhouse. We've got the yellow Neocaridina. Now, we have sold a ton of shrimp between Black Friday sales and holiday sales, so everything's looking a little skimpy because of that, but also because I mentioned earlier, just the shrimp aren't really that hungry in the wintertime, so they're just not all on the food like they usually are. Usually when you feed them, like 90% of all of the adults easily go to the food, and you can just see it's kind of like 50-50 right now, where the shrimp are just scattered all around. Now, most of the shrimp out of this tub were caught for the IBC totes out there. There's a few babies that were left behind that didn't get in the net that'll be grown up, and then I'll wait for them to get a size and I'll start stocking the other totes or barrels once we get those set up. And then we've got some Bloody Marys. These came out of our black rose. Maybe 1 out of 100 shrimp will throw a red one. Those are what are called Bloody Mary. That's how we get the Bloody Mary shrimps. So we will be starting our own line here, as well as breeding the one we already have. I just like making stuff from scratch. And we've got some wild neos in here. Now this is where you can really see how much shrimp we've sold compared to beforehand. I took a video before we started selling shrimp out of here. These are our blue diamond shrimp. So the video is right before our Black Friday sales, and I'll play that video right now. And as you can see, there's just a ton of shrimp missing. We sold a bunch of them, gave away a ton of extras. You can see there's still some shrimp on the sides, but They're just not as hungry in the winter time, but there's still not nearly as many shrimp as there would have been before sales. So, and our red lilies. It's really hard with the glare, I'm sorry. But there's some still nice ones. There it is. I was looking for a buried one. Right here on the top of the filter. Even though the temperature is like tomorrow, we'll get into the 30s. These shrimps still bury up and breed. They just don't breed as fast. They certainly don't grow as fast. They grow super slow. That's probably because of why they're not eating so much, is they're not really growing as fast, so they don't need to eat as much. But they still breed even in these cold temperatures without any heaters or anything like that. We don't even have the greenhouse completely zipped up this year. We got one flap completely open. Orange really. We got our green emeralds. Most of them are inside right now. Same with the green jades. Snowball. Red cherries. And this is our main pond for the fire reds, but we've caught so many, as you saw before. We just stocked, I think, 6 tubs of red cherries, so we can keep these guys in stock from now on. And we got the orange, blue dream, red cherry coals, blue dream coals, black rose coals. Here's our main tank for the black rose. The water's still really nice and clear. Our tap water comes out about 170 TDS. We use the shrimp prep. And then we've only done 1 water change on these guys for the whole month. It's just kind of because I don't like the cold weather. If it's below 50 degrees, even 60 degrees, you probably won't find me outside. But plants are doing well. Water's still clear. We've got the yellow culls in here. And we've got our Bloody Marys. We've got the Colombian ram's horns. Some of them not looking too good. That guy's still chowing down on some food, but this is the tote that's nearest the outside, and the Colombian ram's horns really don't like the cold, but we do have some eggs, so hopefully the eggs will survive the cold and hatch in the spring and continue the snails on for us. But that's about it for an update. Don't worry about the cold weather. They don't need no heaters or anything like that. I gotta turn the air pumps back on. We run everything off of a 1/3 horsepower air pump blower on a closed loop airline system, and really easy setup. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and give us a like.